friends, and welcome back to day 3 of our 30-day breath routine. My name is Andrew, and in today's class, I'm going to teach you 2 different breathing techniques, 2 different pranayama, which are by far some of the most important breathing techniques you will learn in this whole month. We're in the upstairs shala today, because to learn these techniques, I'm going to encourage you to find a space where you can lie down on your back. You don't have to be lying, but especially to learn this, it's much easier if you can lie flat on your back and really relax into it. The first technique that we're going to explore, I truly believe, is the most important breathing technique you could learn. I've often wondered, if I only had 5 minutes to teach someone something that I've learned from yoga, this is what I would teach them. Breathe into your belly. Breathe into your belly. Belly breathing is the most important technique that you can learn throughout this whole month, and we're going to practice it every day after this, just to rewire it into our subconscious so that it becomes our natural way to breathe. So why is belly breathing so important? Well, if you look at someone sleeping or you observe a baby, they're automatically breathing into the belly, because breathing into the belly is the most natural way for us to breathe. It's the most healthy breathing we can have going on, because when we're breathing into the belly, we're relaxed, we're calm, and we're tranquil. But what happens is somewhere along the way, we lose this capacity to breathe into the belly. Usually because we want to hold our belly tight. We don't want to look fat. We want to have a big chest and a little waist. And we restrict the flow of air down into the belly. And this does a number of things. When we don't breathe deeply, we don't get as much air, which means we don't get as much energy per breath, which means we're wasting energy. Also, when we restrict the flow of air to the belly, we're only breathing into the chest. Now, in nature, the only time that we would naturally breathe into our chest is when we're in danger. When our fight or flight part of the nervous system is activated, the sympathetic nervous system. So when we restrict the belly and we only breathe into the chest, we signal to ourselves on a subconscious level that we're in danger. And it develops in a stress and high blood pressure and tension. And you can see it throughout society. We're racing, we're running, we're achieving, we're stressed out, blood pressure is high, so much risk of heart disease and heart attack and stroke and all of these things. And one of the biggest things that can help mitigate all of that is breathing into the belly. When we breathe into the belly, it does the exact opposite. It calms us down. It stimulates what's known as the vagus nerve, which activates the parasympathetic nervous system, or the calming, cooling, and relaxing part of our nervous system, which lowers the heart rate, balances the blood pressure, and makes us feel chilled out. So if you take nothing else out of this 30-day program, take this. Breathe into your belly. It will help you in so many ways to calm the mind, to stay present, to massage the digestive system, detoxify the body, improve your digestion. There's so many benefits that come out of this one little breathing technique. So that's what we're going to start with. The second technique I will introduce within the practice, because they will flow nicely into each other. Of course, as always, let me know in the comment section what you think about this practice, if it's difficult for you. It can be very difficult at the beginning. It can even be uncomfortable if we've restrained breath into the belly for so long. But learn it, because you will benefit from it. If you like this sort of content, you're enjoying what you're learning here on Refeel Yoga, and maybe you want to do some classes with us in person, we're going to start to do retreats and workshops soon. You can join our mailing list. There's a link in the description below, and we'll keep you posted as we release new workshops, we release new online courses, and we start to do live stuff in person again. Thank you, God. So grab your yoga mat, make the space, and let's get ready to practice. So make your way into a comfortable seated position. We'll set the space and turn inside sitting, and then we'll go down to lying for the practice. So sitting nice and tall, pressing the seat down, reaching the crown of the head up, shoulders back and down so the heart is open and relaxed. Close the eyes, turn inside, and take a deep inhalation through the nose. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Soften the body. Soften the mind. Again, deep inhalation. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Feel that sigh resonating through your body, massaging the nervous system. Already we're relaxing. One more time, deep inhalation. Sniff in even more. And sigh it out. Sitting with the eyes closed, tension turned inside. And taking note of where you are now before we start the practice. How you're feeling today. Physically, mentally, emotionally. And really notice your energy level right now before we begin. Because this practice has a big effect. Sometimes we don't even notice we're carrying tension until it's gone. Sometimes we don't even notice we're restless until we feel quiet. Wherever you are is perfect, as always. Just witness and allow the practice to work for you. Okay, so we're going to learn the belly breathing now. And like I said, you don't have to be lying down, but especially for beginners, it's much easier to learn in a lying position when we can really relax. Otherwise, the abdomen has a tendency to keep us erect, and then it's hard to breathe into this area. So I encourage you to come down to lying on your back. And from here, I want you to place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. And the idea here is that we're going to breathe only into the belly. So as you inhale, don't allow the chest to expand. Make sure that the hand on the chest does not move. So inhale and push the belly out. And as you exhale, pull the belly in. You might have to exaggerate it a little bit in the beginning to get the hang of it. So inhale, feel the belly swell, like filling a pot with water. And as you exhale, relax the belly. You might even want to pull it in a little bit to exaggerate it. We're going to breathe like this for 3 minutes. It doesn't have to be fast. Just try to make it deep. Inhale to the belly. And exhale. Release the belly. And be aware if your ribs are trying to expand or your chest is trying to puff up. And don't allow that to happen. Really just the belly. Feel the belly fill. Maybe you want to make yourself look fat as you inhale. And as you exhale, feel the belly relax. Keep breathing like this. Slow and deep. Become aware of the massaging effect in the belly. Expanding the belly helps to massage the internal organs, pressing the diaphragm down. This can help facilitate digestion. If you're feeling gassy, bloated, or constipated, this type of breathing can really help to get things moving. Keep breathing into the belly. We're halfway through. 90 seconds remain. Keep breathing into the belly and notice what's changed just in this first 1.5 minutes. Notice if your body's feeling more soft. Maybe you're feeling a relaxing flow of energy through the being. Keep breathing deep into the belly. Allowing the belly to rise with the inhalation and sink in with the exhalation. Stay present with the breath. Notice if your mind has a tendency to wander, and bring it back to the rising and lowering of the belly. And relax. Return to normal breathing. You can rest your hands. And notice how you feel after just 3 minutes of breathing into the belly. A softening through the physical body, relaxing of the nervous system, calming of the mind and emotions. We're going to practice this type of breathing frequently throughout this program. And I want you to try to practice it every day, because in a short amount of time it can really change the way that you experience life. Such a simple action can have such a profound effect over time. Beautiful. The next breathing technique we're going to do is called Maha Yoga Pranayama, the full yogic breath. You can stay in the lying position with one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. And this time we want to do a full breath, first into the belly, then into the chest. Then we're going to sniff the breath all the way up into the collarbones, into the shoulders. So we're going to inhale, pushing the belly out. Fill the belly as much as you can. Then we're going to inhale, inflating the chest as much as possible. And then we're going to lift the shoulders up towards the ears as we sniff in to our maximum capacity of air. We'll hold for just a second, and then we're going to exhale. Just allow that air to flow out naturally. Okay, this is a very profound breath, and this type of breathing is fundamental to all pranayama. If you can get down Maha Yoga Pranayama, you will breathe properly through every exercise we do this month. Okay, so we're going to do this for 3 minutes as well. So, hand on the belly, hand on the chest. Inhale, inflating the belly. Keep inhaling, inflating the chest. Puff your chest open. Then lift the shoulders up towards the ears as you sniff in as much air as possible. Hold for a second and exhale. And when you feel ready, continue. Inhale to the belly, the chest, and the shoulders. And release. And keep doing in these 3 parts: the belly, the chest, the shoulders. Even after a few breaths, you might start to feel an abundance of energy, tingles, vibrations, lightheadedness. If you need to take a break and allow that energy to settle, you can. But we're going to keep breathing. We have 2 more minutes to go. Keep focusing on the 3 parts. And if you feel you've got the hang of it, you can try to do all 3 in order, very fluidly, instead of kind of pausing. So into the belly, the chest, and the shoulders, all in one breath. Again, you can breathe slower or faster. You can pause in between. It's completely up to you. We have 1 minute left. Return to normal breathing, lying with the eyes closed, attention turned inside. And notice how you feel after these 3 minutes of Maha Yoga Pranayama, these 3 minutes of the full breath. Feel the expansion of your energy, tingles and vibrations throughout your body as we massage and open the nervous system. A feeling of lightness, calmness, and an opening of the mind. Beautiful work today. I hope you feel calm, clear, and expansive. Let me know in the comment section below how this practice was for you, if it was difficult, if it felt natural, if you feel an effect from just this simple breathing. And if you want to stay up to date with our latest releases of courses and workshops and to receive exclusive offers, you can join our mailing list. There's a link in the description below. Other than that, I hope you have a beautiful day. I can't wait to see you again tomorrow for day 4. Thank you so much. Namaste.